Previously in the tournament, in this Ancient of Wonders Cup for $12,000, we had Team 120 getting a draw against Team Lin and Team Life getting a pretty decisive victory over Team Focus. Can we get stats and then straight into the game for build orders? My man, if I had a production team, we would probably hit all the timings well. But since I have to talk and read you guys and hit a million buttons at the same time on 3 screens, sometimes it takes a little while. If you are very interested in build orders, I can only recommend downloading replays for that. That is a way more efficient way because let's be honest here, the build orders are 99.9% the same all the time. It's a hard knock life being a streamer, everybody. We got a fast tech on both sides. We get a Immolation Mana Burn Demon Hunter for creep speed. Just can't get surrounded here. Life strength, fighting below 50 food. 120 strength, fighting above 50 food. So if Life can lure 120 into a Naga fight around the tavern, that'd be his dream, I would say. For 120, if he can dodge that, that's very nice. Sorry, by the way, for the color blind list people. I can't change the colors in one-on-one. It is a gorgeous color. That you can't see. Fuck, I'm sorry. Last hit. Goes to 120, but at what cost? The Immolation is running through the entire time. That's 2 ghouls down for a little bit of XP. Slaps down a ward to see if Life is at the tavern for the Naga. I think it's not an ideal early game for Life, but it's meaningful. It's a lot of damage done. Like, one early game, Kaho had 500 damage. We here now have 3,000 damage. Life is getting away with murder. And can now fall back to the tavern a little bit. Eat this up. Gets close to level 3. Very efficient. Life, of course, best Night Elf versus Undead player in the world. Naga up now. If only he would see. He could cancel a lot of healing. And there shouldn't be any fear. Oh, he lets it pass. Really? Just allows this. Huh. I don't know about you guys, but having this match mean a lot for the team match, for the outcome of the group stage, is so much cooler than these damn play all 5 show matches. Especially since it's both team captains. No town portal here. Getting caught. Gets a bit of damage. Nice delay here though. Oh, Lich coming in. Naga's in trouble. Naga's in trouble. But without coil, is he really? Nova ends up on the Wisp, so the skeletons are not getting detonated. And the Ancient falls while the creep is still there. Claws plus 8. Last Nova on the Naga, but not enough follow-up. AOW lasted? You sure?
A player's forces are under attack.
Unfortunately, we don't have this amazing tool that War 3 Champions has where we can look up the creep last hits. Life going for upgrades, life going for tier 3, same for 120 on one base. Either 9-minute 30 push. I think he is not in a position at all to go for that 9-minute push. So he has to think, man. Stay on 2 heroes, go worm. Try to expand. What do? Gotta say, the approaches of 120 and Labyrinth are vastly different. Life and Kaho somehow similar-ish. Life is more of a dual hero player though in comparison to Kaho, who oftentimes branches out and adds the bottom. Always good to see when the German comes through when there's multiple styles and both are successful. Vamp Aura, lovely for a demon alone. Great for bears. Then they die in 1.5 seconds instead of 1 second. Boneyard it is. Mr. Remo Demo when he's casting? He's probably we're gonna do some dual casts throughout the week. He's always in awe of the strength of the worm. Not mine, but 120's. Deeply appreciating 120's worm. And says it's uncounterable almost. See about that. If you have a solution to this life, the time to show it is now. So what is the solution to the worm? Good question. It's something that involves dryads and bears, to nobody's surprise. Oh my god, that lich. 555 mana on level 2, dude. $600 mana. That's crazy. Naga won't complain. Demon won't complain. The worm is coming. First push is really hard to hold, man. You don't have time really for a wind or talent. Lumber is very low on life side. If he could intercept the worm, but he doesn't have enough damage, does he? Very interesting push here. Not sure what that's accomplishing. Little bit of reduced income, I guess. And the Dryad falls. He did see that there's no temples. He saw that there's a worm, so he got info. But he doesn't seem to be afraid of like the state of the game. He's still chilling. He's still at 50. And I'm not entirely sure if that's the right thing to do, to be fair. Got a Katka's pipe on the other side. Life is not producing. Now he is. He got an orb, he got a staff. 3 dryads only against that worm. At least he has the spell. That's good. Demon Hunter level 4, of course. Weapon. Stalling is the name of the game. Stall like Pox, and you got a good chance.
Forces are under
120's freaking rich, staying in upkeep. But there, they keep their distance, and usually that is a good sign for life. Undeads come in with strong timing pushes. If you survive those, You might take the W here. Especially with the worm that hurt. I love the redo Invo Potion combo on life. Staff ready. Demon Hunter healthy. Can you deal with the ghouls with immolation? Maybe even. You need some control on the ground. And as long as there's ghouls, there's no control on the ground. Can you deal... Oh, with that worm. The creep is helping as well, but the coil is there. 2 bears still on the ground. Demon Hunter 4.5. Bear... getting AoE attacked here. Life is not attacking the worm anymore. And what a slaughter this is. Therefore, the fiends have fallen. The ghouls have fallen. Demon Hunter can get staffed. Should get staffed. There's no potion here. Or can you just stay alive? Can you just stay here? Oh, damn. No, we need a staff. Come on. We need a... Oh. Any big value target here would be so meaningful for life. The XP of a worm. Or the DK. Something. He wants the DK. He wants the big price. But all of a sudden the DK is confident. And what is he doing here, man? Yeah, Demon Hunter is back in Wool Potion. And now what with the Naga? What do you do with the Naga? He dies and the worm is alive. And the DK is alive. Oh no! It feels like he could have gotten both, but hey, whatever. One to zero baited him a little bit here, right? And now if we get statues, this will all heal up in a bit. DK level 5, strong. Demon Hunter makes his way to level 5 as well. For Kaho, this was a win condition. Despot, I wanted to make the same joke. Koff said, such a dumbass unit that Blizzard insists to buff. Because he's elf and he doesn't like worms. Boo-hoo. Despot says, yeah, I'm tired of these annoying dryads as well. Both stay at 50. Greedy. Where does this game go now? We stall. We stall. We got 6 minutes in the mines. Can he pre-burn a bit? Lol. Lol. That merc has an agenda, bro. What the fuck? He's getting punished? That's what that's the night elf behavior, man. This guy was fighting for you, you fool. Never make friends with an elf. Not worth the staff, huh? You can't really reach the DK for pre-burn. Oh, damn. 1-2-0's late game is coming. I have to say, if I were alive, I'd be shaking if I see this. The Necro Wagons are coming. And I don't think he has the Wisp because he's only at 7. He's at 7 Wisps and he doesn't have an Ancient of Wind. I feel like this transition must not work. It's not allowed to work. DK has a TP and an Invo Potion. He's trying to get rid of that worm, man. He really, really is. The poison is stacking up. It's damage done, but as we said, you need to convert the damage into kills, and that was a bit of a problem. So I'm not a Night Elf expert yet,
A player's
right?
forces are
I'm
under
gonna be
attack.
1800 MMR 1 week when I finally start playing. But isn't this like the worst possible timing for the expo? You're getting pushed. There's gonna be casters. There's gonna be lots of necros. I feel like life needs answers, not an expansion. But maybe that's just me. 120 sells the temple. He didn't make a single necro. He got frenzy upgrade. And then sells it again. Okay, that's kind of funny actually. Man, frenzy worms would have been cool. Would be funny if he now builds it again. Because he saw that he forgot. Well, probably not worth it. Okay, we got the wisps here. Those are the 5 for the mine. Defensive position 120 will come to you. Don't you worry. 2.5 minutes of mining. Thanks for the ping. Yep. Katka's pipe. This is good inventory. It is good inventory. So anticlimactic. Oh my god. Oh my god. He doesn't keep the distance. The worm is saved. The wagon is coming in. And the disease cloud as well. Life, you didn't play this well, buddy. You did not play this well, and we get robbed of the big clash. 120 played this smarter. 120 played this faster. And Life couldn't follow this up. He didn't read the game well either. The big push was coming. Life was 30 foot down, and he didn't see this at all. I want to see Life striking back. I want to see him rile up an undead army with a demon hunter alone. Kaho showed the way. If you could build a mix of Kaho and Life in this matchup, what a boss that would be. Oh, but then you also get a mix of 120 and Happy. Oy, 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 that's even scarier. Springtime, always, always, always the Night Elf's first choice. In pretty much every matchup. Oh, we got strong opinions in the chat. I love how passionate you are, everybody. Let it out. Let it out of your system. Let it out of your system. Interesting. We creep 2 camps at the same time with immolation. Get a slippers. Lovely. Get gloves. Not what he wanted.
A player's force
Still alright.
under attack.
That's a fast way to level 2. 120 thinks, okay, you probably want to contest this. No, oh my god, he wanted to get this for level 2. And then he denies the last creep and doesn't get level 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lucky, lucky, lucky he gets 1 sacrifice here as well. But not a good sign. Not a good sign for how clean life is supposed to be, how clean we know life can be.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, then we salvage this with immolation, but again, damage done, no kills. Damage is fine. Damage is fine. You heal for free in your base. The right click is nice. And 120 plays this like an absolute champ so far. Like wants this. Item was stolen. Alright. Gloves better than claws against UD? Why is that? Isn't claws always better in the early game? And gloves kinda only matter late game? That would be my evaluation, but maybe... for orb. Yeah, late game. Okay. I think finding claws early is always better though, because creep speed. And higher kill chance against ghouls. Late game, you're right. But you have to reach the late game first, I think. Against these monsters. Happy and 120.
Players' forces are under attack.
Who knows, man? Maybe Life started to play PUBG again. This is all a bit obvious. Ancient is being attacked. 120. Contest this again. Now it's Naga time, though. Do you want to contest around the Naga time? Probably not. With this Naga timing, we have reached a power spike in Life's play. Always have. I love that Naga movement here to intercept, but he's not plowing through with this. He's pulling back, actually. Valuing level 3 higher than an interception. I feel like 120 is very much dictating the game, and Life is very stubborn that he wants to go for the spot. It's a big reward. You have a power spike, but the Lich is coming in soon, and 120 has actually very little on the field. We have no DK, and we have no TP here. He blocks himself. What the hell, 120? Trying to run away even without boots, it doesn't work, and the Ancient falls to the creeps. Oh man, DK, just a decoy. Can he get home?
A player's forces are under attack.
They're on a collision course here. If Life follows through... And he does not. He can heal for free now as well. Now he's looking for him. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. But he saw him, no? Very bad outcome for Life. It feels like he doesn't have the right ideas, and in 50-50 situations, he draws the shorter straw. And maybe he wanted too much also? Like he went for the big play instead of the safe kills after game 1 where it wasn't enough. Big mana. Lich with the staff. Okay, time to get revenge from this camp. The DK put the DH in check. Demon Hunter far away from 3. We regen up. All the damage done will be negated in just a second. As the statue is winding up. Okay! If you ever needed a little bit of hope for a Night Elf player, put some rune braces in his inventory. That has changed quite a lot now. DK will take minutes to recover. Why? Is 120's heal button broken on the statues? Nah, looking good. Heal. BC. Rune Brace is fantastic. Reduces spell damage. And Undead is, you know, 50% spell
Player's
damage
forces are under attack.
with the Nova and the Coil. You see, it just tickles him. And now we have more uptime, and then you can spread the poison a little more. And stay a bit longer, and don't have to staff out that early, and burn even more. But we have the worm out again. 2 archers, 2 dryads. Feels like this has rejuvenated life a little bit. His coil didn't land. And while we were looking at the Demon Hunter level being relatively low, now we can say the same about DK and Lich. The mana is soon to be gone. DK is not level 3. And how do you heal up a worm when you don't have high levels?
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, did he dodge the region? Oh, no dispel! Okay, life. Okay. There's a lot of muscle now, but still the worm. Have to respect the worm. We don't have a TP. Is this enough? Bear will probably... No, we actually saves him. 1-0 is forced into upkeep already as he feels the pressure. 2 bears might fall here in a second. We have 1 staff, but we want to reserve it most likely. The Demon Hunter has the orb now, and look at that damage we got here. Fiend, Burrow, nice reveal though. Instantly with the Wisp at the lab. Well done. But the dance around the trees is beautifully executed by 1-2-0. High class micro fights here now, but I say that at the worm! Oh shit! He has the vision with the lab reveal and he gets the last hit. Life. Extraordinary Night of Control. Naga level 3, 1-0 gets absolutely owned. That reveal is gorgeous. It costs a little bit, of course, but we pay that for a worm and 2 fiends. 20 food difference, dude. And we still hold the staff in case there's a surprising Coil Nova. A redo appearance would of course be the dream. Destroyer has no mana, does absolutely no damage, and you do not have to respect this undead army. No, no. We also have an invuln. And now we're waiting for one more redo. Is it coming? Not really. So use the Moonwell. Keeps tabs on him though. Meow. There he is again. Do rune braces work against magic attacks as well? Yes. Magic and spell damage. Oh, is it just spell damage? Just spells? Oh. Wishful thinking, huh? Wishful thinking. It's the anti-magic spell that I'm thinking about. It's, sorry, confused with anti-magic. Sorry. Or did I just leak patch notes? Worm is back. So is the bear. Very good focus fire. The 20 food lead is gone. We get upgrades. We get invul potions. And we want that worm. We want that lich, huh? But it's tough now that the worm controls the game again. Level 4 on the demon. Should be evasion at some point. Dryads kind of hurt. A heal scroll would be great at the moment, actually. Lich in trouble. There is Coil ready. Well done. Kept the potion until he was out of range of the mana burn. And Demon Hunter might just dive a little bit too deep here. Naga needs to step soon. Demon. Man, I almost get half a heart attack when I see a Demon Hunter dropping that low. So far, the fight was alright for 1-2-0, but it feels like the demise is nigh. Is it worth getting the worm and destroyers with the dryads around? 100%. You really want the area of effect dispel against whatever bears have, roar especially. And a worm is just so much damage, so tanky, and so much slow. You can eat dryad shots. Oh, maybe not like this. Maybe not like this. Maybe not like this at all. Oh, shit, the 2 HP worm. What the fuck? Yeah, I think he's just using burrows to force reveals. It's always the reveal from the lab. It's like 60 gold or something. It's actually quite expensive. Okay, that was an obvious rejuvenation, we have to say, but we just reapply it because why effing not? Nothing can touch this demon hunter. Everything lives, but does it really? He's just baiting shots, right? He is. He's trying to. But dryads are magic immune? Yeah, but you're not trying to fight dryads with the worm. You're trying to fight heroes and bears with the worm. And the fiends fight the dryads. Or your wagons, or whatever else. And the heroes, of course, especially. It feels like life is very, very far ahead. But that's not really the case, is it? That's not really the case. Our man Michael Bradley 8209 is back with the $10 super chat. Thank you for the blessings, my dude. I hope you have a great time. Oh, he scouted this. He scouted this. He's gonna punish this. No TP on 1-2-0, and the dryads are chiming in. You need to fly away over the trees, but yeah. More dryads. Everything's magic immune. One fiend. Don't need the reveal. Two fiends. Don't need the reveal. And now we switch things to the heroes. Maybe an invo potion. Okay. But this is like 17 supply about to fall. Will we get it now? Will we finally get this now? The coils are lovely. 1-0 is truly trying everything to turn this game around eventually. But then there's another rejuve. And not even Coil Nova can do something here, man. Very, very quick dispels. On the frost armor as well. And just like that, demon's back. As long as life is not over chasing things, but does something like this and gets an expo in the middle, that's his game. I did not necessarily expect this before the rune bracers, man. Not really. Lich dead. And that's game. Life ties it up on the Night Elf home turf. GG. That was his loser's pick. He had to win this. Otherwise, I think the entire series is like almost gone. And then he almost got the expo up. Let's go, everybody. Whoever wins this claims match points in the deciding match for the clan war. Life for team life. 1-0 versus for team 1-0. All the marbles. Again, in the group stage, the more you win, the higher you rank. The higher you rank, the further you are seeded in the playoffs. The winner goes into the grand final right away. The runner-up goes into the semi-final, and rank 3 faces rank 4. will this go? DKDH will not change, everybody. You can be assured it will not change. When Labyrinth is sometimes going for a Lich, 1-0 tried this as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
But was never really too successful with it. Last Refuge has always been an amazing map for people like Happy versus Foggy. For Happy in general. And then following in the footsteps of Happy is, you know, not necessarily the worst thing you can do in this matchup. But this will be a tamer early game, it seems like. Immolation, good creeping. With illusions, you can scout, you can disrupt. Noticeable how 1-0 plays this so much slower than a Happy ever would. Life is on the lookout for some expos, just in case. It's a minimal chance that 1-0 would do such a thing. As I said, very late game oriented. It seems like Labby is the only undead these days that's still expanding early. Oh, but the illusion... That is why illusions on this map are very risky. You wake up the creeps, you manipulate the creeps, you use the creeps in your favor. And then the creep route is kind of ruined. 1-0 life, I would say. Okay, this didn't work. But we have a second one of illusion. Big damage needs to be done. It feels like 1-0. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Murlocs are coming in as well. That's so much poison damage. Life is tearing 1-0 apart in the first few minutes of this early game. Archers might struggle, but the creeps are falling as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So many ghoul kills. So many ghoul kills. This will open up the early game for Life far and wide. Taste your poison, undead player. For many years, this has happened to the Night Elves. They wanted to go for these camps here, especially the Murlocs. And Happy was the one bribing the Rock Golem, pulling them all together. That, by the way, my biggest gripe with Last Refuge. Otherwise, amazing map. The fact that this is possible, for me, still bullshit. And I was of the opinion when it happened to the Night Elves, okay? So don't tell me I'm biased. But here's the Naga. High pressure play by Life once again. And if you're getting caught like that, that's a problem. Lich coming. The body blocks are fantastic. I always love this, man. The creeps wake up. They go full berserk. They get bloodlust. Rah, 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 rah. They do one hit and then they fall back asleep. As this is... Oh, it lasted 1-0. As this is 1-0's map pick, it should be the opposite. We only have 5 pools. That's pathetic. We're gambling, huh? For the item. Life! Item on the ground. The creep is protecting it. Lamau! Ah! The Naga got it eventually. Wand of mana stealing. Good that he didn't gamble on a healing / invul potion. That would have backfired.
Are under attack.
I would also go Bloodlust mode if the Acolyte hits me in the face while sleeping. Yeah, that's totally understandable. But then falling asleep again? I couldn't do that. More mana drained. If the Wisp detonates or the Lich invests the mana, almost same outcome. Big mana pot. Nasty interception, but the skeleton's blocked here. So the Demon Hunter can't catch up because the Demon Hunter also has no boots. I feel like that's something that's surely fixable. We got vision here, we got vision here, we got vision here. Love that. Would love to check if this ancient denied something, because it was very stressful. And Dryad Bears, of course. One to 0 is very predictable today, huh? Dual hero and worms. That's all we get. It was the dominating strategy for the past couple of weeks, so it's also reasonable. But I feel like 1 to 0 played this matchup before with more variety.
Players' forces are under attack.
Again, I say, the more often you play one specific strategy, the weaker it gets. Especially when it's such a tailor-made strategy like the worm. This time we got the bracers on 1 to 0 side. He will not be so happy about that. Life will be happy about the outcome here. Endurance Aura, Ring of Protection, more attack speed for the orb, and more HP. I say this many times. If you're up against an undead, having HP items is always a blessing. Similar effect to a Rune Bracers. You have more HP, so the nuke hurts you percentage like wise more or less.
Forces are
4 and 3. Lich not level 3 is a bit of an issue. No pre-burns. Full mana undead. Obviously not great. Never is. Sees the worm coming. Sees the timing coming. 50 food lead this time. I think he's producing on time, but he's getting creep jacked right next to the Moonwell. Naga is in trouble. The bear's not in position. The items on the ground. Oh, life is fumbling this 1 to 0. Can free her with the staff as well. Needs potions now, it seems. There was a huge chance for 1 to 0. Now the DK is stuck. He's trying to coil the way free, but there is no TP. Surround! How many times did we say that Night Elf can't surround and Life does it with 3 units instead of 4? Oh, damn, 1 to 0. What a blunder. What a blunder. We got a series turned on its head. Can't lose the DK, can you? We laugh about the Night Elves. Keep calm and Tavern revive. But 1 to 0 does the same. Phew. Life was almost in crisis mode there. Like, he got surprised at the spot. This could have backfired big time if the Naga falls there, if the bears are falling there, if, you know, the creeps continue to aggro. But no. Keep calm. Take the fight. High ground doesn't save him here, but it's all about the heavy air. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, Worm looking good still. And the damage is crazy, of course. Do we have coils? No, we don't. Oh, we do. Feels a bit unnecessary, actually. We have a Book of the Dead still in case the Destroyer gets taken out at some point. If we trade Fiends versus Dryads, I think that's alright. Because of how little Fiends we have and how many Dryads we have. And we continue to bash 120's face in for now. But Life can't get complacent here. He has no way out. He has no consumables. There's big damage. There's no way out for the Naga. Stab! Holy shit, Life, that was so close. There was the last possible second to hit that button. Now we're chasing that Lich down. We're chasing that Lich down, and the Dryad kiting is amazing. The Worm comes in too late. Lich down, level 5. If the Worm falls, it's all over. Naga back, full HP. We do this again. This is Hero. Oh, he blocks himself there. GG. 120 loses control of this series. Life steals the first map pick of 120. And as disappointed almost as I was of Life after map 1 because he got outsmarted, 120 get outmaneuvered here. Big time. Big time. And to be fair, he got outmaneuvered at the creep spot at the top. In Warcraft, we all play the worst race. Makes us feel better. It's kind of true. And then there are the random players. You know, the weird, reasonable ones. Or the uber crazies who just complain about everything. Everything's possible in this game, innit? Oh, colors reversed. There it is. 120 is usually quite a mentality monster. Can swing back series, reverse sweeps, not super uncommon. This is an uncommon series for him though, as usually it takes time for him to win the first map. This time he gets map 1 and then falls apart. We stick with DK. We're on Turtle Rock, an old school classic in new clothes. This camp made a bit easier. This pool is gone and way more maneuverable. This camp is easier, but still the good old Turtle Rock. Did 120 invent the Frostworm timing the undeads are all doing lately versus Night Elf? Yes! There will be some people saying, but you know Atriarch in 2004, there was Hillybilly123 who played it first. But on the pro scene, in current meta, 120 was the one. There was like a little phase where Happy was trying it, like 1.5 years ago maybe. He always went for double Worm and it never worked, and 120 refined it, made it a bit faster, was only relying on 1 Worm instead of 2, and all of a sudden it's a devilish demonic build. We got a ring. That's nice. We got rings everywhere. That's actually pretty sweet. But again, we got a lot of potential XP here. Keep our distance from duels. Nice. No big events this time in the early game. I say that and he almost got blocked. No creep pulls, no surrounds, no force TPs. But you're getting dangerous to the forest here, my man. This will be interesting how this map plays out. Shattered Exile. Yo, Chicago Phil. Thank you for the gift sub. How this map will play out. The big map was Surely 1-2-0s. There was a lot of time. The contests weren't that scary. Okay, I know where you are. I know what you're doing. I like 1-2-0's choice to stick with immolation. I say this a couple of times already. Sorry for being a broken record, but some Night Elves decide, like, should I go immolation based on the creep spot design? And Turtle Rock is not optimal, I think, for immolation creeping. It's just so good versus ghouls, though. How else do you deal with ghouls if not with immolation is my question. Undead players should go back to 50 food gargoyles and 1 worm to torment Wisp for 20 minutes. I would probably quit casting that matchup if that happens. I've been there in 2008, man. I spent hours and hours and hours of my life watching gargoyles kill a Wisp. It's not fun for anyone. Playing it is super fun as the gargoyle player. But for our entertainment purposes, we can be very thankful every single day that that's not the meta. Dude, this Acolyte is getting ganged up on. What did he do? Ghouls coming in. Skeletons coming in. No Lasted possible. No Coil possible. Life decides it's truly time to pummel this DK. We got boots this time again. Dude, life is very clean so far. Lich isn't out yet, right? There's nothing really to worry about if you're live, if you control this well. And 1-2-0, you're not getting a right click lasted here, bro. No way in hell. No deny either. Level 5 to life. Item for life. Dude, the deforestation. It is real, what the fuck? It's actually kind of cool to open it up here. To force the fight here. Claw +8, really freaking good. He's catching flag, Flaccolite.
Players' forces are under attack.
And a creep jack. Life is like 1,000 degrees hot here. How are you getting out? There's no TP. There's no invo potion. There is maybe 1 coil, but not really. Life is trampling 1-2-0 into a ground with a double kill. We were asking, how are you playing a big map like Turtle Rock? Well, that's how you do it. You make it small for your opponent. You make the life miserable for your opponent. And you own every single unit that he got. That's how you do it. Life with an exclamation mark for everyone in this competition. You know, it's not over yet. Officially, there's no GG, there's no victory screen, but you can't get much further ahead in a Warcraft game than that. Punished for selling the TP, punished for having a readable creep route, and scouting. Scouting MVP Wisp. Utter murder. You can do everything you want now, live. Except don't pull a Neo and lose your hero to Ogre Lords. That'd be advisable. We get more HP. We get more int. Yeah, good luck. I mean, 1-2-0. Yeah, it was only level 2 and level 1. So, yeah. We got that. We're back. Worm coming up at the level, like... that's an advantage. 1-2-0 still in this. He only lost the DK twice. Keep calm in Tavern Revive, man. We know it. Brutal punishment. Really sweet to see the viciousness back in life after almost showing a bit of mercy on map 1. No mercy here at all.
player's forces are under attack.
Full map control, aiming for consumables. You don't have to worry about anything. Like on backpack. Oh, lovely. 2026, year of backpack. Respect for 120 to still making it to level 3.
Forces are under attack.
Again, like when you look at everything on the overlay, supply kind of the same, resources kind of the same, but the hero levels make the worlds different. But sign of respect by life, pulling back a little bit. Oh yeah, the worm, it always looks like a little baby worm. When we move from the Chinese KK server to War 3 Champions, somehow our settings get fucked and we get this enabled. I don't know why. Because we had the regular worm on KK, right? It's so odd. I don't know. Warcraft is weird. Who cares? We get Fiends annihilated once again. Demon Hunter level 4. Scroll of the Beast plus worms. Lots of roar.
Player's forces are under attack.
And 12 food lead. Might have looked like 120 gets like a toe on the ground here in this match. Life says no, dude. This is not how we do this. This is not how we do business. I dominate you, and you can tap out anytime you want, but until then, this game will be misery. And we might see the end right here. Worm out in the open is not the position you want it to be. Always over some trees here, but this is very, very, very much exposed. Not good when you not have coils. Little bit of mana. Lich getting pummeled. The burn was sick by life. Absolute domination. Nothing but dominance. For life, 3 maps in a row. Sometimes with the help of creeps, sometimes with the help of moonwells, but it doesn't matter, man. He owned this and he brings down the series to his team.